I have not used this shit in so long. There is a fucking dent in the back of the soft part of the microphone. Like it's like like a memory foam mattress. Like say like you were sitting in a memory foam mattress for about like a day straight. That's what it's like in the back of this fuzzy microphone. This shit is crazy. What's up, everybody? And this is the fucking what is it? What is this podcast called? Shit, I ain't did this shit in so long. I forgot what the fuck the name is. This is the Culturally Inappropriate podcast. I'm your host, DJ Fodera, and welcome to 2016. I know I'm like 3 weeks late, but never too late to say Happy New Year's. People still say that shit well into February, when it's Black History Month. But people really don't give a fuck. People really don't give a fuck. And if you're having a question about why I started the podcast talking about the fucking fuzzy part on the top of the microphone, it's because I was just doing like a test run to see like if I can hear myself or like if this shit was recording right. Let me turn the fucking microphone volume down. And it was. It turns out it was. Sorry if the volume just got lower. I just adjusted it a little bit because I don't want you to get too much static. I don't want you to hear too much of the real shit that's going on in the background. We got drug dealers moving bricks, people getting shot, people getting stabbed, hoes getting fucked. So I live in a really dirty neighborhood. I live in a really grimy, shitty neighborhood. So it gets real. It goes down in the mean streets of where I'm from, which you won't know. But yeah, I'm back with a new episode finally. I know like maybe one person was waiting on this, but until I start getting paid to drop these fucking podcasts, until I get like 1,000, give me 1,000 plays on fucking SoundCloud. Get me 1,000 plays on an episode of this fucking podcast on SoundCloud, and then I'm gonna worry about having this shit out on time. Until then, you know what? Go listen to something else. Everybody else is coming out with a fucking podcast now. So that seems like the good news. I've seen like at least like three people that I follow on like social media and shit start like podcasting and shit. Like this shit is crazy, and I'm glad I got on a wave early. But like the people that's doing these podcasts and shit, they already somebody, and they just like using the podcast as a extra means to get out there. I'm a fucking nobody, and I'm doing this shit. So like I guess getting in on the ground floor is gonna be good. Like so people can't say, "Oh, you was just riding a wave." No, nigga, I was one of the first people to do this shit. So shut the fuck up. But yeah, it's good to be like in early. It's good to get in early. Starting a new year fresh. Okay. Some fucking updates. As you may know, well, since I just talked about it for like 5 minutes, I have a new microphone, so now you'll be able to hear me in crisp HD. It's like you're upgrading from a 1985 television with the fatback to a fucking plasma screen. It's a very moving thing. I remember the first time I seen like my first 4K television. I was like, God damn, this shit is clear. Like I can see the sweat dripping off of this nigga's face. Yeah, you can like see people's pores on television. Like, and that confuses me. Like we have these TVs and we have these cameras that got like 360 megapixels and shit, and like we got them fucking spy cameras that can see fucking 10 miles away, but security cameras in stores, they look like them shits just past like 1970 standards. Like them showings is barely in color. You can barely make out like what race somebody is. And like we got fucking better cameras in our fucking phones. So what I'm trying to understand is like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Like, do y'all really want to catch people? Like, bro, like my job, y'all need to step it up because I'm looking at y'all security cameras. I'm like, yo, like my phone, my fucking shitty ass, corny ass fucking Android got like way better fucking graphics than like the piece of shit so-called high-tech cameras that y'all got to know like if this nigga that's robbing a store is black or white, what his face looks like, what his bone structure is like. I could take a picture of somebody that's like 20 feet away and I could see how many like baby hairs he has growing out of his fucking chin, and you guys could get someone zoomed up fucking close and you can barely make out if they have two eyes or not, or if they have like fucking acne on their face or whatever. So like you guys gotta step it up really, because you're lacking bad. It's 2016. All stores, all 7-Elevens, if you don't want to get robbed, all Chinese stores, if you don't want to get robbed, go buy your fucking security camera that you can actually see out of. You can get one from Walmart or Best Buy. They're like they range between $50 to $100, and them joints like they work, like they fucking work. Like you can see out them shits. Like like in the movies where they have like the camera where like you gotta press the joint so that you can see who's ringing your doorbell, and like you see it, and then like they could see you back, or like you could like it's like a FaceTime on the joint, on like a FaceTime on the doorbell. Like you get that shit. Like we got shit like that now. So it's no reason like the security in your fucking store shouldn't be the way it is. But on to the fucking podcast. Let's start this shit. I know it's been almost a month of you guys not hearing my wicked fucking awesome ideals on this dumb ass world that we live in. But first thing on my agenda, something that I've been meaning to talk about for a while, and I'm gonna get into why I haven't been recording the podcast later, but this is just something I've been meaning to talk about, and it's still kind of fresh. Bitches keep bringing this shit up, so it's gonna be fresh in my mind. Bill motherfucking Cosby, Bill Cosby, aka Pill Cosby, aka Heathcliff Fuxtable. Yes, that I just made that one up right off the dome. That's the type of shit you get at this podcast. That's the quality fucking jokes that you get at this fucking podcast. Okay. So, all right. First of all, let's start from the beginning. Bill Cosby, he was getting arrested for like everybody slandering him. Like people were saying like, yo, he getting arrested because of something that allegedly happened so many years ago, and then I like actually read into like why he was getting booked, and it was like a court of public opinion, like because people were slandering the shit out of him everywhere. Like the court said, you know what, fuck it, let's bring him back to jail and let's show these niggas, like, let's see if he's guilty or innocent, because like his cases was tossed out and settled out of court. So like he was going to jail and everybody was riding his dick saying like, yo, that's crazy. Fucking Charlie Sheen done gave HIV and AIDS fucking entire West Coast, and his TV show is still on the air, and Bill Cosby allegedly raped some bitches and he for it. Like one is, we can see definite, and one is just like allegations. Like first of all, to everybody that was riding, like everybody that rode that wave, everybody that was like riding Bill Cosby dick, fuck you. You fucking dick eating wave rider. Like when the bitches first came out saying, I'm sorry, I'm calling them bitches, but that's just the way I talk. When them bitches first came out, let me not say that for some fucking crazy feminists be like, yo, stop calling females bitches, okay? We need to refer to us as what we are, and that's women or females or girls. Like when them females that first came out and said, yo, Bill drugged and raped me, like everybody jumped out the motherfucking face and said, yo, man, Bill Cosby was really out here drugging her, and everybody was memeing him, slandering him. Like y'all ain't give a shit. Y'all was saying, yo, send this man to jail. Y'all was saying all this shit. Like, damn, it's crazy. Like he really out here raping bitches. And then like when he actually get booked, because when he gets, he did get arrested, but he had posted bail like fucking 10 minutes after. They're like, your bail is set at $1 million. Boop, he paid that shit. Paid that shit right the fuck up, because Bill got money. But yeah, like when them girls first came out and said like they was drugged and raped, nobody was like, yo, what if they lying? Everybody was just like, yo, Bill Cosby is a fucking rapist, and everybody just jumped out the face with the memes. They jumped out the face saying like, yo, man, that's fucked up, man. Like he really is a rapist. But now like this man, he was getting arrested. People wanted to like suck his dick and get back on his team. Like, yo, it's crazy how you getting booked. Like, first of all, y'all the reason that he getting booked. Y'all the reason that this man was like going the fuck back to jail, like going back to court for some shit that he already handled in the past. So if anything, y'all should be mad at yourself. Second of all, damn, I had another point, but shit, what the fuck was I about to say? Yeah, but then anyway, so like he got out of court. And then, what the fuck? I'm trying to think of like what happened. And then his lawyer went like on a press run. Shout out to his lawyer, Monique Presley. She is like a bad 40-year-old aunt that smoked like a pack a day, but still got like that like crazy deep voice, but still looked like she could like give like the craziest of head. This is in no way disrespect to you. I'm sure you are a wonderful woman. Like the way you was talking to them reporters and spitting fact after fact after fact intense and insane. Like, I'm telling you, she was just going in. Like, I was looking at, like, when she was on CNN, like, doing, like, a interview, not, like, an interview for Bill Cosby because she's his lawyer and that's what she's supposed to do. And he was like, why ain't Bill said nothing? And she was like, because he got me. And, like, what do you got to all these bitches saying, like, he drugged and raped them? Like, she was like, first of all, this man, he did have pills, but that was back in, like, the 70s. So, like, anything else after that is irrelevant. Second, like, not all of them even said that he raped them. Like, some of them said they took the pills, you know, and they came back multiple times afterwards. So what do that tell you? And some of them, like, you know, he ain't even really get pills. He just, like, was roping up on them, and then they like, oh shit, that's rape. Like, one of the females said, like, she got drugged, and while they was at the mansion, Bill was like playing with her titties and shit, and then after that, that was it. Like, I mean, that constituted sexual assault. I mean, if you really want to take it there, that could be constituted as sexual assault, but that's not rape. Like, rape and sexual assault are they're two very different things, but at the same time, like, no, sexual harassment. They're two very different things, but it's only dependent on, like, if the girl is fucking with you. Like, it changes with the girl's mood towards you. So, like, say, like, you at your job and you playing with a chick, and, like, you grab on her ass. Technically, that, like, if she don't like you, that's sexual harassment. Like, all right, say, like, you cool with a chick, and, like, you hug her and you, like, grab her ass. Now, she could laugh that shit off and be like, yo, you wildin', man, chill. If she fuck with you. But if she don't fuck with you and she don't see you in that way, she be like, yo, what the fuck did you touch my ass for? You fucking creep, you fucking pervert. So it's really dependent on, like, how she feel about you. And I guess these females were feeling Bill back in the day, like, when this shit transpired, but now they wasn't. So my thing about this entire situation, about, like, is Bill guilty or innocent, I said from the beginning, I know for a fact, he was fucking these bitches. He was 100%, no doubt in my mind, fucking. And, like, do I think he raped them? Maybe, like, maybe he didn't rape them in, like, the traditional sense where he, like, took their vagina from them, but, like, back in the day, taking Quaaludes, like, giving lewds to a girl and then, like, fucking her, that was, like, the thing. Like, it's just the same, like, oh, you get drunk with a girl, you fuck her, or you get high with a girl, so you can fuck her. Like, that's the same thing. Are those things technically rape? Yeah. But, like, in the moment, the chick gonna be like, oh, no, we was just partying. But then, like, she think back on it, like, I was really raped. So, yeah, it kind of is rape. But at the same time, like, it's a really thin line between consent and rape. Like, dudes be raping girls, but don't really know it. Like, say, like, you get with a girl that's a virgin, and you, like, fingering her, playing with her, and, like, saying, come on, yo, come on, you draw, man, just let me put the tip in. Like, for real, the whore's getting scared. Like, if she think, in her mind, she thinking, like, this nigga really not stopping. So she, like, all right, she might be playing along with it and, like, being all shy and shit. Like, you think she being shy? Like, she might legit be scared, because females really be scared, or, like, not like scared, but, like, intimidated, towards though they feel like they gotta give up the pussy for, like, you to like them or not to hurt them or some shit. So they like, all right, let me just give him this box, and then, like, they might be cool with it, but, like, going into it, they wasn't. So technically, that's rape. Because they wasn't really consenting. They was just allowing you to do stuff to them so they don't... So for because of their intimidation. A lot of shit is rape, coach. A lot of shit dudes do nowadays and back in the day is rape. A lot of it, like, that's just what it is. But it's because, like, we don't know that we think is okay, but it's really not okay. Like, inviting a girl over, being like, yo, man, take this shot, and then you fucking her, and then you letting your man's party her, and then, like, if you fucking a girl and then like you dip off, your man's coming, he start fucking her, she turn around, she see him but don't say nothing, technically that's rape. Cause she's terrified of that dude. Like he just came into some random vagina that he does not know anything about, and he is just in it, bombing, mind you. She ain't gonna say shit. She ain't gonna say, get the fuck out my pussy. She gonna look back and be like, oh shit, these niggas is running a train. Damn, I fucked up. So she just gonna let him go. So, in 2016, we gonna prevent situations like this from happening. From now on, girls, if you don't want to drink with a dude, if you don't want to smoke with a dude, if you go over to see a dude and you see he with his mask, just say, I'm not with it from the rip. And no matter what, like, you need to get real serious with them. Because they will get, like, don't just be like, right up front, I am not with it. And some dudes be like, yeah, but when the girls say no, she really be getting no. Sometimes she be meaning no, but you just be like real, you be mad aggressive, and you make that no into a yes in your head. That's technically rape. There's a lot of females that's out there getting raped right now, and they don't even know it. Neither do the dudes know that they're raping them, but just know, like, that's technically rape. So fellas, for 2016, don't fuck no drunk girls. Don't fuck no high girls. Don't fuck no bitch on shrooms. Don't fuck no bitch. Well, I don't know. If she, like, willingly takes ecstasy, then maybe you can fuck her. But, like, only if you took the ecstasy with her. Okay? Like, if you just at a party and some bitch on drugs and shit come up to you and be like, hey, I want to suck your dick out here, be careful. Because, like, 10 days later, she could say rape. And what can you do? Not a damn thing. I don't know why I fucking paused right there. That was mad weird. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because like that shit been on my mind for a minute, and I ain't did the podcast in a while, so like I'm really glad I could get that shit off my chest. Another thing that we need to change. What else happened in the news? El Chapo, motherfucking the new Pablo Escobar, aka the big bad Robin Hood of the Mexican world, of the Mexican drug world anyway. He got booked. After escaping jail for the second time, he gets booked again. Why, you may ask? How did the most poppin' drug lord since Pablo Escobar got that biopic on fucking Netflix, well, bio series on Netflix, go down, you might ask? How did the nigga that escaped jail twice, who's worth probably $8 billion, get booked? This nigga seen like everybody talking about Narcos on Netflix. He seen how everybody was hyping up how to make a murder on Netflix. He like, damn. And he see how his name was moving out in these streets. He's like, yo, the people fuck with me. I'm really not doing nothing wrong. I'm just in charge of like moving birds. Like somebody somewhere is gonna snort some coke. Somebody somewhere is gonna sell some dope. So why not let it be me? I'm giving food to the homeless. I'm providing schools for kids. I'm helping the poor people out. So what am I really doing wrong? He wanted to get a biopic made. So he hit up Sean Penn, the nigga that dies in almost every movie that he's in, for an interview. Why? I don't know. I really don't know. Yo, Sean Penn, I'm gonna add you on Twitter after I'm done recording this. Why the fuck did El Chapo hit you? Like, out of all people, you was the nigga that like died in almost every movie that you're in, you died. Every TV show, like you died in fucking everybody that you knew, you and everybody that you knew or loved in fucking Game of Thrones got killed. Like that should have already put in his mind bad luck. Like, you are not good luck. Okay? And unless El Chapo wanted his biopic, biofilm, or biography shit to end in death, he should not have been hitting up you. Maybe Leonardo DiCaprio. That shit would have been popping. To see Leo play fucking El Chapo, that shit would probably be popping. On some shit, because Leo be having some good roles. Like, in this new movie he did, he allegedly gets raped by a bear, and they still won't get this man a fucking Oscar. Like that's Emmy or what the fuck is it? Like an Emmy is an Oscar, right? I don't. I think they the same thing, cause like I know an Emmys. I don't fucking know. They are the same thing. Like the fucking movie award that he never got, and he getting raped by bears in movies. Like I think he really do gotta play El Chapo in a biopic to like really bring to life. Like for them to really accept and be like, yeah, man, this man might be one the greatest actor of all time. But that's besides the point. El Chapo, why the fuck did you hit up Sean Penn? Sean Penn, who do you be buying coke from that you got the link, got the plug with fucking El Chapo? That's what's up. And the other fucked up thing they said that how he got caught was because he was trying to slide in this bitch DMs. Some fucking model or actress or some shit. He was talking about, he was busy texting her and shit when he was supposed to be doing an interview with fucking Sean Penn. He like, yo, when we meet up, we gonna have so much fun. I will treat you better than any man I ever treated you. She was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. Like, you, no man ever to talk this way about me before. Like, I'm in love with you. Like, bitches really be falling for drug debt. That's what I'm about to be for 2016. I'm about to be a scammer slash drug dealer. Because this podcast shit right now is not working that much, you know? I mean, I ain't getting no buzz off of this. I ain't getting shit from this. I'm just doing this for the fuck of it because I like it, but I'm really not getting shit from this. Like, y'all don't be sharing this shit. Well, at least I don't think y'all be sharing this shit. Y'all don't be sharing this shit with nobody. Like, fucking share this shit on y'all Twitters and y'all Instagrams and y'all fucking Tumblrs and, your, whatever the fuck else y'all got. Okay? Because I'm trying to get popping. Like El Chavo was. But yeah, back to him. This man, like, all because he could get any fucking bad Dominican bitch that he want. And he decided, like, don't get me wrong, this chick, she alright. She kind of bad, but she not risk going back to jail type pussy. Like, he must have heard some things about her having the best box in the world. Because it was not worth it for him to risk going back to jail. I mean, he might break out in, like, the next couple weeks, but still, like, don't, fellas, in 2016, that's what we need to stop. Stop putting yourself in risky situations just for some possible pussy. I mean, that was definite pussy in his situation, but for some possible pussy, don't put yourself in no situation. Like, if the bitch 17 going on 18 and you 25 going on 26, you could wait like a month, okay? Don't just jump dick first in it and when the fads come pulling up and be like, oh, but she almost 18. Yeah, well, like, she not. So you could still get booked for that. If you know her pop shoot, if you know she got brothers and her pop shoot niggas, maybe you might want to think twice before fucking her and her friend. Okay? That's not smart. Don't fuck. You could just easily go out and fuck someone else. Okay? If you fucking with a chick, right? And she got kids, and her baby father just came back from jail and he's a blood or like he's gang affiliated, leave her alone. Cause niggas say fuck my baby mom, but as soon as they find out she messing with somebody else, he got a problem with you. Like, you don't even know, bull. All you doing is giving some mediocre dick to his chick that just so happens to have a kid by him that he says fuck that bitch on a daily basis. But he don't want nobody else to be fucking her. So, leave her alone. Fellas, stop fucking yourselves over for a possible pussy in 2016. We need to stop it. We need to get better. We need to grow as a people, okay? We're moving backwards. Like, I just seen some shit that really fucked me up. I seen, it's a fucking company that makes lifelike child sex toys for fucking pedophiles. Like, where are we as a fucking society where like this is allowable? Like, where we are actually catering. Like, they are lucky that we don't fucking just kill them. We are not catering to pedophiles in 2016. We are not allowing that to happen. Okay? We need to erase them motherfuckers off the face of the earth. But you know, they might be going off the face of the earth. Cause now all these young boys turning up looking like fucking like they 25 when they only really be like 11. So maybe that's a good thing. Cause you know they don't like little girls. So they see a young boy, but she look like she 28. They're like, nah, man, she 10, but you know, she look like she 30, so I'm gonna leave it alone. So maybe that's a good thing, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's not like the looks, maybe it's the age. Because if it was the look, then they could just mess with Asian girls. I don't know. I don't really want to feel I don't want to. No, let me change that. I don't want to feel sympathetic at all for a pedophile. But I would like to speak with one. Like, just to pick his brain. Just to see if it's like. Just to, like, find out the rules and regulations and the restrictions for pedophiles. Like, is it the age that you're attracted to? Is it it has to be the look because a doll has no age. So if you're attracted to a doll that looks like it's 10, go fuck with a 25-year-old Asian bitch. They look like they 10, you know? Or maybe you're not into Asian girls, so just go find you a white bitch that didn't mature. Or a black girl that didn't mature. Or a Dominican bitch that didn't mature. There's a lot of bitches out here that look very young, but they're actually very old. And that's a problem that we're having. Like, the young bitches is looking old, the old bitches is looking young. It's like you're playing Russian roulette with your dick. You might wind up with a bitch that look like she's 27 and tell you that she's 21, but really is 16, about to turn 17. Now you stuck. Now you stuck looking like a pedophile. You got sex offender on your fucking rep for the rest of your life, and you stuck working at a fucking grocery store. You know you wouldn't have messed with her if you knew she was a young boy. She knew that. That's why she lied about her age. They do this shit all the time. So any pedophile that would like to talk to me, come on. I might shoot you. I might stab you. But I just wanna understand like the rules and regulations of this shit. So I can try to help y'all in that sick shit that's happening in y'all heads. Cause really, y'all got to the end of this year. 2017, it's done for all of y'all. Like, it's going to be hunt pedophile season, okay? Hopefully, anyway. Yeah. So that's about it. That's all the shit that I was going to talk about. I wanted to say some things about the Powerball. First of all, when I first found out I didn't win the Powerball, I cried myself to sleep. I considered quitting my job and, like, really committing armed robberies because, you know, it's not working out. The money ain't coming in fast enough. But then I thought, you know what? I don't have time to go to jail. I don't feel like fighting for my life. You know? You know it'd be easier? I don't know what the fuck would be easier. I'm just gonna become a pharmacist. They're legal drug dealers. They make a lot of money. They make kind of the same money like drug dealers. Like, if you really think about it, like, how much you think like the average weed man make? Probably like 100K. Do weed men make 100K like a year? So I know you gotta pay your supplier. The supplier pays the grower. And like if you're like the bull who like moves it, you only getting like a certain percentage of the shit that you move if you're not growing the shit by yourself. And if you're growing it by yourself, you gotta like have it hidden and all this other shit. There's a lot of complications that come with being like a regular weed man. So I'm sure being a coke boy like would be like twice as different. Molly, I don't think that's like really illegal. Or I don't know. Is it? Is it? Fuck it. Molly isn't illegal, so sell that shit. People in the pills nowadays, so you know you can sell that. People in the meth, well, promethazine. I really see somebody like just. I really see someone jumping out the face and like being like a popular meth user in 2016. Like I can see that happening because you know people went from weed to coke to pills to promethazine to meth, and then we're gonna go to heroin and then crack. Like that's the road we're heading down. It's a sad road, but you know we got to. That's the way we ended. But yeah, become a fucking pharmacist. They make a lot. They make like 200,000 a year. That's a lot. Like you might think that's not a lot, but that's a lot. That's enough to ball out on somebody. Like you work at the pharmacy at like your local grocery store or some shit. You could really ball out. Like pull up in a fucking nice car that you probably leasing or financing. You know, stun on them hoes. if you one of them creep ass 25-year-old drug dealers that likes high school girls, hey, you know, pull up when you picking up your little sister from high school. Bag one of her friends. I mean, you could probably bag one of the teachers because I know they be depressed and they be looking for some like comfort dick. It's that season. You know, it's cold as shit outside. They might need somebody to snuggle up with. You know, it's cuffing season. Well, it's not really. It's cuddling season right now. It's also armed robbery season. So, you know, make that mistake. Had a nigga in your crib, you all cuddled up to him. Little do you know, he plotting on that $4,000 necklace that your grandma just bought you. So, ladies, watch your back. Don't just bring any random nigga to your house. Because he will rob you. But I'm going off on a tangent. Unlike everybody else who stopped playing the Powerball after that $1.3 billion prize money was sadly taken by somebody who wasn't me, I'm going to keep playing it. Because, you know, I might win. And even though I won't be a billionaire, $100 million is still a lot more than having negative $10 in my bank. Fuck you, Wells Fargo. So in conclusion, this was a really fucking, I don't know, type podcast. But yeah. Fuck with me, subscribe on SoundCloud, subscribe on iTunes, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your teacher, tell your coworkers, tell anybody that you know. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, DJ Fultera. I'm going to be coming out with these every Friday. I'm going to try to stay on track. That's my resolution for 2016. That's the only resolution I have for 2016, to constantly pump these out at Friday. Thursday night / Friday morning. So it's like, you know, it's like a, what the fuck is it called? I was just thinking about it. Direct deposit, you know, is there when you need it. This was a wonderful episode, and I thank you all for tuning in to, oh shit, I forgot. Oh shit, I almost forgot. Kanye announced a new album. Nah, I'll talk about that later. Alright, yeah, peace.